We all know servicing your engine oil, your air filter, and your ignition system is very important. But what about your fuel system? I'm Rusty with FCP Euro, and I'm here to tell you everything you need to know about fuel filters. So, what exactly is a fuel filter? Well, quite simply, it filters the fuel. Whether you have a diesel or a gas-fueled vehicle, you are going to have some sort of a fuel filter. It may be integrated or it may be serviceable, but we're here to give you the information. Now, we're all familiar with a kink in a garden hose restricting that water coming out of the end, whether you're washing the car or watering the plants. As your fuel filter begins to age, whether it's in a diesel vehicle or a gas-powered vehicle, that similar situation occurs, and now all that is doing is starving the fuel pump, causing that to overheat, overwork, and it's almost like sucking a milkshake through a straw. We all know that one too, right? Now, traditionally, we're all used to seeing the inline style fuel filter, which is generally located underneath the vehicle, in line with the vehicle's fuel system from the fuel tank up to the engine. Generally, you'll have a direction of flow and an in and an out. With a diesel vehicle, the fuel filter is located generally underneath the hood, and it is imperative that you maintain this filter a lot more than you would on a gas vehicle. Those are technically a 2-year or 20,000 mile interval, give or take a few thousand miles depending on the manufacturer. And fuel filters don't typically have a service interval, but here at FCP Euro we do recommend at least 40 to 50,000 miles, and depending on if the filter's ever been changed, you may just want to go ahead and do it anyway. Previous to these units in front of me, you may be more familiar with a carburetor style fuel filter, a very small inline filter which really didn't look to do much, but as fuel systems increased in pressure, so did the size of the fuel filter. They don't make them like they used to. Now, fast forward to present day, manufacturers have gone away with the serviceable fuel filter. Enter integrated fuel pump with a sock, if you will, at the bottom of the fuel pump assembly. Unfortunately, there is no replacement for the fuel filter in this assembly. If the fuel pump starts getting some restriction because the sock is restricted with debris and things like that, it would normally be caught by your traditional fuel filter. You will have to replace the entire assembly. Now, we can assume that the only reason that the manufacturers have gone away with the inline style filter or the serviceable fuel filter is simply just to reduce the cost of maintenance throughout the vehicle's lifespan. Now, whether you have a diesel-powered vehicle or a gas-powered vehicle, it is imperative that you service the fuel filter if it's available. Now, whether you're restoring that vintage vehicle in the garage or just doing some routine maintenance on that daily driver, head on over to FCPEuro.com. Whether you're going to order that next oil change, cabin filter, or air filter, don't forget about that fuel filter. I'm Rusty with FCP Euro, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tech tip today.